Hi, my name is Olivia Crumpler, and I want to tell you about St. Jude's Children's Hospital. In a survey completed in 2024 by the Peterson KFF Health System Tracker, 20 million people in the United States owed medical debt. This translates to about 1 in 12 Americans, and the trend continues to rise. How would you pay the bills if you were unable to work? How would you keep your job? What if it were you? What if it was your child that was sick? More than 70 years ago, Danny Thomas was in the entertainment industry with little available work and an expectant father. These same questions started to go through his head. He turned to St. Jude Thaddeus, the patron saint of hopeless causes, and vowed, "Show me my way in life, and I will build you a shrine." This one prayer was pivotal in what would develop into St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. St. Jude's Research Hospital opened on February 4th, 1962 in Memphis, Tennessee, with an ultimate goal of curing childhood cancer. Since that time, St. Jude's has been named the first and only National Center Institute designated comprehensive cancer center devoted solely to children. It has also been named among the top children's cancer hospitals in the United States by the U.S. News and World Report since the ranking was first published in 2008. The hospital treats children with cancer, blood disorders, neurological disorders, infectious diseases, and other related life-threatening diseases. The unique part about St. Jude's is families will never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food. The hospital operates mostly on generous donors that has pushed the overall childhood cancer survival rate in the United States from 20% in 1962 to more than 80% today. St. Jude's stands firmly behind the motto that we won't stop until no child dies from cancer. I wanted to share some of the stories of the St. Jude's patients. First, meet Winston. Winston is a child that developed a brain tumor when he was only a couple months old. But his mom mentions how happy he still is, still being a little kid with so much energy and love for the people around him, even with what is going on with him. Winston's mom mentioned how loved the St. Jude's Hospital's employees have made them feel, also explaining how good they take care of their family and they answer any questions that she might have. Katie stated, "Knowing we have the care team that we have, I can just be his mom." Next, meet Braylon. Braylon was an energetic young man. In December of 2024, he began complaining with back pain. Braylon was diagnosed with a malignant peripheral nerve sheath tumor, or MPNST, a rare and aggressive soft tissue sarcoma uncommon in kids. He was referred to St. Jude for treatment. The tumor was so large that it had practically taken over the right side of his chest and interfered with his right lung working properly. Braylon's treatment plan included chemotherapy, radiation therapy, and surgery to remove the tumor. Braylon collected superhero figurines throughout his stay. His goal is now to become a real-life superhero and work at St. Jude when he gets older. Finally, meet Samara. When Samara was only 3 months old, in the beginning of 2023, her parents started to notice dots in her eyes. As soon as they noticed them, they took her to the doctor to get her tested. After being tested, she was diagnosed with Wegener syndrome, and this syndrome makes it a very high risk of possibly developing Wilms tumor. So she was watched regularly, and in November of 2023, their test revealed she had developed that specific cancer. Even with all of this going on, Samara still loved to dance and listen to music. None of the challenges she faced got in the way of her and her music, which I believe to be inspiring. When Samara arrived at the hospital in February 2024, luckily she didn't stay long as the treatment worked very quickly to where she was back home in August. She still makes regular checkups to this day. Please consider donating to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. Any amount can make a change in a child's life, and join the fight to end childhood cancer.